Hello everyone. Today we are taking a look at James Hollingshead. This is him 2020 at the Europa Pro. He placed first, of course, earning his way to the 2020 Olympia, which he elected not to go. He also won the British Grand Prix right after this and earned his way to the 2021 Olympia, and that's the version we see on the other side. So he went from first place all the way to 12th. He placed 12th at the Olympia. Now, did James Hollingshead drop the ball? Did he totally screw things up? Didn't come in shape? Well, let's look at the facts, guys. Hollingshead defeated Hassan Mustafa, Patrick Moore, Regan Grimes, shall I continue, Andrea Presti. He defeated all those top pros. I mean, come on, guys. That's a much thicker lineup than the Europa Pro. So did he really drop the ball? Or was it the Olympia was a much more thicker lineup? I mean, that's obvious. But anyway, let's go through these poses. We'll check anyway, just in case. And I have to say, these two versions are very different. Very different. His lats seem to be much more filled out at the Europa. He just seems to have more impact in his upper body, his pecs, his delts. He seems to be maybe too depleted. His midsection seems to be slightly washed out as well. With all due respect, guys, when you're up on stage at the Olympia, hey, nerves get to you. You can't flex like you should be able to. Things of that nature. You get more exhausted when the nerves affect you. So it's not like the guy wasn't ready or in shape. Things can happen, guys. And it just looks like he's, happier, ready to go at the Europa. But one thing I do notice, his wheels. You see that? I don't know if they're as big at the Olympia, but they seem to be drier and more shredded. You see that? So he probably was ready, but like I said, nerves, things of that nature, over depletion, things of that, everything can get to you guys. But anyway, I almost sound like I know what I'm talking about, side chest development. One thing about the side chest, you can tilt your leg just thusly, and it makes it look a whole lot bigger. And I think that he is putting some size on those wheels just from the camera angle at the Europa. But as far as the upper body is concerned, there can really be no argument. He looks much better at the Europa. Look at the delts, guys. That right there, that difference right there. His pecs look bigger, and the delts alone, I mean, my soul. I would say he's head and shoulders better at the Europa. With all due respect, side tricep development. Now he is hitting it totally different here. I kind of like the way he hits it now. I like that. But he has to refine it. He has to refine it. When you hit a pose for years and years, you guys know that as bodybuilders, you can refine that pose. If you don't hit your side tricep from your left arm, you go ahead and hit it. It does not look as good because you're not practiced. So, keep practicing that one, James Hollingshead. But I gotta say, the Europa Pro, he looks stacked. Look at the tricep. Looks meatier. But keep practicing that aesthetic. He's got an aesthetic physique. Certain shots. Blocky in certain shots also. But a pose like this, he looks pretty darn good, guys. Let's have a look at the back development. And this is very interesting. Did James Hollingshead drop the ball? No way. No way. He's way better now at the Olympia. Look at his back. His traps. Everything. His lats are wider. Now he's flexing his traps to make them higher up, I think, at the Europa. And that maybe takes away from the expansion of the lats. Looks drier too, guys. Look at the glutes, hamstrings. He's better from behind. So I think this was a situation where he depleted, he over depleted, and then maybe tried to carb up too much. I don't know. I don't know the exact science. Certain bodybuilders, and I think James Hollingshead is one of them. Certain bodybuilders, their physiques are very temperamental as far as foods go, I think, when they carb up. Just like a big Ramy. It's got to be an exact science for some of these guys. I mean, Vince Taylor, he could eat ice cream all day long and, might make a little bit of difference, but not much. Rear double bicep. No, I'm not as excited about this one. His lats look kind of thicker for the rear double. Huh, interesting. Maybe he practiced that rear lat spread more and more. Still, though, I would say lower half, he is drier now. He is more conditioned. And you can tell that from the back shots. And it wasn't as evident from the front shots because that midsection can wreak havoc on your entire physique. And that's the first thing that goes when your nerves are shot, or, you know, your carb up is not properly done, or things of that nature. I don't know exactly, guys. I don't want to sound like I know what's going on, but, you know, I'm sure something along those lines. Abs and thigh shot. Yeah, he does bring a good package for the actual ab shot, the ab pose. So, you know, he did throw it together for this one. He looks drier. It's a good package, guys. It's a good package, but it just, like I said, seemed to have more energy, seemed to be more confident at the Europa Pro. Finished this one off, and this is a perfect one to finish off with, guys. This is giving us an exact, you know, what's going on. He is a little smaller, it looks like, in the wheels. His delts are more narrow. He brought a smaller package, I think, but he is drier. You see that? He is drier. Thin skin, things of that nature. The guy does look fantastic. But whatever he did for the Europa, I mean, he carved up perfect. So if he had had that condition that he did at the Olympia, with that type of carving up, you know, he could have really did some more damage at the Olympia. But either way, guys, I'll let you guys decide. Oh, I guess we have another one to finish off with, I guess. But we're not gonna disrespect the Olympia 12th place version by showing a picture of the Europa Pro. Hey, I don't know. Those back shots, the more condition of the Olympia version, he may have prevailed. If you ask the real judges, they may tell you that the 2020 Olympia was better because of those back shots. But clearly from this shot, the delts, even the abs look better. Wheels look bigger. I don't know if they look drier. Either way, guys, this is James Hollingshead, and I like his future in the IFBB for sure. Take it easy. Don't try to put too much weight on. You're a horse as is. He's a horse, a British horse, a British bodybuilder. Could be the first Olympia champion since Dorian Yates. And the girls are all real Brit. Hit thumbs up on the video, guys, and subscribe to the channel. Have a great day.